Sorry, I was playing the ads. What do you mean there's 7 people waiting for the fucking live stream? Where did all of you come from? Like yesterday we had I think 5 on the waiting screen. Why the fuck are people this? I can't wrap my head around this because I am so fucking, at least to me, I'm kind of boring. But I appreciate it. Hello everybody. How's it going? I'm very tired today. Not a good day. It has not been a good day whatsoever. And I'm gonna talk about it. And you're gonna listen because uh streaming is my therapy, apparently. uh okay, go pee your pants, Karlak. I've been having a terrible time. A very sad. Okay, 6 push-ups. Be on it. There you go. Also, hi, Wolfie. Hello. I assume you still go by Wolfie. Uh Oh my goodness. Yeah, so I have not had a great day today. It has been full of just suffering. I woke up. Right. I had just a little bit of cocoa powder left, so I was like, you know what? I wanna make myself a little bit um of cocoa coffee, right? I wanna put some cocoa powder into my coffee, just because it's cool. I do that, and is that allowed? Yes, and it's really good, really delicious. But yeah, so I did that. Sorry, I'm still tired. It's really hot, and the push-ups are really doing it for me. But yeah, I forbid it, no longer allowed. Well, you can't really tell me what not to do. You can't really tell me not to do that. Either way, wait, is this? Are we set up for mining, or are we set up for? Okay, we're set up for chest. Okay, I just did. What now? Well, oh no. Well, I'm currently drinking one as well because I had like a little bit. And I'm trying to finish it, like the cocoa powder, so I can buy a new bag. Um, I've just been sticking it into my coffee, but um, here's the thing. God, my brain is, yeah. Okay, so I was making coffee in the morning, and I spilled the fucking cocoa powder everywhere. That wasn't nice. I go outside. I get on the bus stop. Well, I was going to the bus stop, and like right before I cross the street, I see my boss leaving the bus stop. I then catch the next bus. I catch the next bus, right? Very crowded, very stuffy. I'm late. I'm 10 minutes late for work. I enter the office. I forget that they put us in a different spot. So now I'm not on the 3rd floor. I'm on the 4th floor now of our building. Right. So that's very cool. Seeing the bus leave us away for a green light is the story of my life. There's not even a green light. The thing is, like, I wasn't even waiting. I wasn't waiting on a green light. I wasn't waiting to cross the street. I haven't gotten to the crossing yet. And even if I did, I wouldn't have made it in time. Because like I would have had to like run or something. Lights are just a suggestion. Tada would kill me if I crossed it on a red light. I hope you realize that. Tada would genuinely murder me if I even considered going somewhere on a risk it. Well, there's no risk. I can't get to that boss. It was already leaving as I got to the spot that I could see it from. There's no there's no risk here. Chase it down. Like, in theory, yeah. In theory, I could just, like, run for the completely other side. But I don't think that would have been a good idea. Especially because, like, if I get run over, I can't stream. And that's more important than life, apparently. Excuses. If I die, who's gonna make the content? Okay? Who's gonna make the content? I started putting it into the wrong thing. That's cool. That's sick. We're restarting again. Because I did the wrong thing. Wow. So the point of overcrowded public transport, the train at the end of the third, the end of my youth car, and it was genuinely the most crowded train I've ever been in. Jeez, that sounds like it must suck. Thankfully, never happens to me. Yep. Never happens to me. Your soul will make the content. You know, I wish it did. But I feel like once I die, my body will just decide that, no, actually, I don't want to make any more videos. I give up. Content farming afterlife. I wish. Dude, I wish. I wish, you know, that sounds lovely. So I think we want... I think they said, like, yeah, 150 should be enough. And then we go... the rest into these two. Probably mining speed, actually, mostly. And then mining fortune. But yeah, I haven't finished talking about my day. So I got to the work. I got to work. I go to my seat and realize, well, shit, they took my fucking computer out because we were supposed to move seats yesterday, but I wasn't there yesterday because I forgot my antidepressants. Like, I forgot to purchase them, and I was like, well, shit, I can't go to work without my antidepressants. I will literally jump out of the window. I should take the Magic Find perk instead of the Mining Fortune perk because I'm stupid and I like Magic Find because it gives me dopamine whenever I do mine shafts. Yeah, that's pretty much it. That's pretty much the entire point. There's no other reason. But yeah. Magic Find does absolutely nothing in Mineshaft. You kill enemies, and do the enemies scale off of mining fortune? I know pests in the garden scale with farming fortune. But I kind of don't believe you that the enemies aren't affected by Magic Find. Well, so welcome, Space. I enter the building. I enter the building. I realize I'm not there. Like the my PC is not there. I turn around. And I look for, like, anybody I know. The person who they are affected by Magic Fire, but they also don't really drop anything. I kind of... See, the thing is, I kind of want to get the rest of these. That's actually kind of the main point. It's actually kind of the main point. I know I could buy them. I know I could buy them, but it's also like, yeah. I know it's probably better, but I also don't think that I'll be able to max this. I I know it's probably better, but you know what? Fine. Fine. I would assume it doesn't really do that much either way. Although I absolutely hate having to remake this every single time. Yeah, back to the thing. I'm looking for anybody that I might know. Fucking can't find anyone. Can't find anyone. Everybody's just, for some reason, decided to disappear. And so I have to talk to a person who I genuinely have never spoken to before, which is super stressful. I don't like doing that. I go to the guy. I'm like, dude, okay, so they've my fucking crewmates have completely abandoned me. I have no idea where the fuck I am. Nobody's like in the general vicinity. Nobody that I know. Where the fuck did they put us? And so it turns out that the door, which has a big sign that says, "Do not open. There is nothing behind this door. Go through the B exit." Right? That door, there's something behind it. Do you want to know who's behind it? My entire team is behind that door. It is so... I'm genuinely so annoyed. Well, why did they go through that door? Because they were told to. Because that's where we got seated now. Oh, but it's so fucking frustrating, dude. I was told to go up to 150. Yeah. I sit down at my office, right? At my desk. PC's not turning on. Why is my PC not turning on? I check all the cables look fine. Whoever brought my computer into there forgot to plug in the electricity that like the thing. I don't know what the fuck it's called. The przedłużacz. Karlek, please help me out here. I'm fucking blanking. Why the legs of the cat looks like something not good. I've been told they look like they form a tie. That's about all I can think of. I really do not think it looks like a penis. That's just all extension code. Yeah, somebody fucking didn't plug it in, so I'm like fucking clicking that shit, trying to figure out why the hell my computer's not working. Somebody just didn't plug that shit in. I've checked all the other cables except for that one because I assumed, you know, what's the first thing you fucking plug in? Yeah, you plug in the fucking extension cord. Because you plug everything else into it. We start work. And I get the absolutely most hated by myself task. Being online testing. Online connectivity testing. Fucking hate that shit. I know it's probably not really a big deal for most people. However, I am not most people. Game has online connectivity. You've already known this. You knew this already, dude. You knew this. Fuck, you're right. Yeah, exactly. The conspiracy board is so overcrowded. Yeah, my bad. We get online connectivity. Do test. Absolutely sucks. I hate doing it. It's so annoying, primarily because, like, I'm using the wrong fucking drill as well. Let's go. Primarily because it is just so much effort with, you know, other people, because other people fucking exist. And that's kind of mostly what online connectivity is. It's multiplayer testing. So I have to work with another person, which sucks. Especially when I'm this tired, when I'm this exhausted. Having to deal with, like, another guy is making me even more tired. Especially because, oh my goodness, I've told my team lead, I've told my TL, other people aren't real, they certainly are, and they piss me off. Except, well, to be fair, that guy's pretty chill. He's pretty chill. But the rest of them do tire me out. Either way, we have, like, I've told my TL multiple times, like on a multitude of occasions, that, dude, give me multiple consoles, right? Give me like a second Xbox. I'll handle online testing by myself, and it's gonna be like 10 times more efficient than if I have to do it with another guy. Like, please just do this for me, and it's gonna be so much easier for the both of us. No. We can't do it. We can't do it because I know they can't do it. Because it's happened to me previously. I have done that before. Right? Like, on multiple occasions, other TLs have given me a second console to do things on. Not this time, though. Not this time. For some reason, yeah, no, you can't have it. Oh, well, oh, it would make it like twice as efficient? No, I don't care. The reason why it's so goddamn inefficient to do things with another person, which I feel like, you know, you would think that it would be better. Nope. It's worse solely because of the fact that people absolutely adore just yelling at each other and talking and stuff like that while at work. You pretty much get dudes who do not do anything throughout the entire workday and just, I don't know, stand around chatting with other guys. Which, like, okay, genuinely, why did it deal that much damage? I don't know. Either way. I don't mind people who decide to just have fun during work, right? Because I feel like it's pretty important, and also I don't benefit off of it. I don't benefit out of this. Just like, this is fine. This is fine. If you wanna fuck around and not do any work, it's not like I'm losing. I still get paid the same amount of money for the same hours, right? All of that stuff. Not really an issue that concerns me. There is a little foot here. Very nice. Not something that really concerns me. They can do whatever they want. But once it starts affecting my tasks, so like I have to no, yeah, I think this should be fine. Yeah. Oi! Okay, I need to fucking chase him back into the spot, I guess. No, okay, you're going in the wrong fucking direction. Look. Thank you. I may potentially die, but that's fine. I did not. By the way, Space, if you were like thinking the other enemies deal a lot of damage, just think about why why I'm doing the thing I'm doing right now. Why I'm fucking tunneling to this guy instead of just hitting him. It is absolutely crazy just how much damage these guys deal. I am pretty sure he could just one-shot. Well, no. Actually, in this armor, no. In this armor, he can't one-shot me. But he does deal, like, I think 20,000? Or maybe like 30,000? Something like that. It's a lot. It's a lot. Yeah. Which is exactly why you have to, tunnel to them. Well, you don't have to tunnel to them. But I feel like it's a lot easier to do it that way. There we go. Okay. And we are at 93 gold. And also, I do not actually have any escaping thingies on me. Might have them in my bag. I will check in a second once I'm out of here. But yeah, how have you guys been doing? How have you guys been doing? How's your day been? Hopefully better than mine. Tungsten collector. Good. Anything interesting happened? Anything interesting? Have you like hailed someone? Thanks for put the camera on. You're live? You're not valid. Trash. Oh, your day's been trash. Really sorry that happened. Hopefully you will get better. It's the best thing ever. Yeah, I doubt it. I feel like the cure for cancer might be a little bit better. Just a little. I feel like my live streams are like, like the cure for cancer is like a tier 5 thing that might happen. My live stream might be like a tier 4, a little bit worse. Yeah, I'm pretty much just like a cure for cancer. Yeah. Definitely, buddy. Very happy I decided to invest a little bit more into mining speed though, because this is a lot. Like it feels a lot faster. Basically working on uni project the entire day. Can you give us some like leaked information about the uni project? What are you guys like up to? Anything? Been farming for the last 5 hours of my YouTube home merge, and now you giving me sign. That's pretty much what I was doing yesterday. That's pretty much what I was doing yesterday. I was like, I farmed. I farmed. I think if I look up my farming toolkit, I farmed 2.5 mil cocoa beans. Strategy and oh, Meow. Which isn't a lot, or at least like arguably is not that much, right? Or at least I don't think it is. It might be, but I'm also a very beginner farmer. I don't actually have farming equipment, so it's like, well, you know, it could not be. It could be like it could be like rookie numbers, right? I'm sure it is for plenty of people. But that was like my first day ever doing farming, like at the largest scale. And I sat there for way too long just to get the season. Why? Just to get the seasonings. Seasonings and what was it? I also wanted to get like the rare crops because it's good money. Plus, I need cocoa beans for squash. Squash. Yeah, for squash armor. So we ended up actually gathering throughout that entire session. I ended up gathering 47 squash right here. Yeah. It pretty much single-handedly got me a full sorrow set. Which is now probably my best like source of magic find that I have. I don't know how like significant that is, but hey, just set swapping to kill a rare enemy and then swapping back. I don't think that's like it doesn't take a lot. And it makes me feel like I'm doing something, you know? It makes me feel good. It makes me feel nice. And there's also, in I think around 2 hours, we're going to be getting cocoa beans again, as far as I'm aware. Which is why I put in the title that I will be farming. Because I might farm some cocoa beans later as well. Until the end of the stream at that point. But I really don't think I'll be able to do a lot. I really don't think I'll be able to do a lot, considering the fact that, well, it's in 2 hours. And, yeah. But honestly, all things considered, I feel like this Harvest Feast was relatively decent. I can actually show you lot, my progress. Only 3 drops, Galia boss. You can do it, man. You can do it. Don't give up. I'm... piece, do I have that? I have a few. No. 30 at least, yeah. I have any of these fresh ones, I carved them. But... yeah, so... I did 150 yesterday. 150 seasonings. Throughout the entire time that I was, collecting these. I know I probably should do sunflowers. Sunflowers are pretty solid. But I mean, I don't really want the stream to be entirely farming. I know people wouldn't mind that. But I would mind that, so especially because yesterday I did a lot. I did a lot of farming. I woke up. I didn't go to work. I did not go to work, as I've said, because of the antidepressant situation. That is farming 48. Nice. Traveler is gutted right now because the rare crop sells for a ton. Does it? Well, I mean, I trust you. Farming. Garden. I don't think that's it. I don't think we're looking at this. Stations. Do I just look at the sunflower? No. Salted sunflower seeds. It's 1.4 mil. But yeah, rare crops in general sell for a ton. Like more than 15 kills still free. Yeah, Fresh and we were doing that as well a bit ago, and I think I still actually have I can find it. Yeah, I have 8 still. Gonna need to grind that out a little later. But I got enough for the ticket to here. So very happy about that. Also, I got an Abby phone. Isn't that cool? 10 push-ups. Okay, you just want to see me suffer. I get it. Let me let me wait the 8 seconds so that I can pop the Picobulus. There we go. Okay. Right back here. 10 push-ups. Woo! Oh my goodness, my head is gonna explode. Wow. Yeah, I'm very weak today. I'm very weak and tired. And sad. Especially because it's so, like, warm? Oh my goodness. Whoever, 50 minutes, like said, yeah. Whoever decided that, it should be this hot outside, they deserve to do these push-ups for me. They should be doing the push-ups for me. Because, oh my goodness. It is unbearable. It is absolutely unbearable to be outside. Oh, I also forgot to mention another fucking thing that pissed me off today at work. They fucking took my fan away! I had an electric fan. I had an electric fan that kept me chill when it was super hot outside. And the AC didn't work at work. Haha, funny. And they took it away while we were moving. They fucking give it to me. These fucking assholes. How do I get as much copper in the garden as possible for tools and toolbox? Well, I just did. I just pretty much did, like, the garden visitors that wanted the stuff I was currently farming. I trashed every single visitor that didn't have the stuff, that wasn't asking for the specific stuff that I wanted, and just did the ones that were asking for, like, cocoa beans and wheat and I think sugarcane. And that went super fast. So, but also like, Fresh did give me a pretty large head start because he was doing farming. So, max seasonings, hell yeah. Can you, Kocho, please, give me a second. I am currently talking about something else. I will answer your question in a second, okay? I need to see, I don't know why you care so much. I have 56 mil in my bank. Why is this important? I am poor. I am poor, I am broke, and I am broken. How much do you have? I fucking told you, I have 56 mil. Can you give me a small tutorial to the farming update? Sure. You have Guy. Guy shows you plant. You need to farm this plant. Plant this. Plant this. Good. You get seasoning. Seasoning is a rare crop. You can get rare crop through overbloom. Overbloom is a stat. I have like 5 of it. Then, when you get enough seasoning, you get squirps. I forgot what they were called. And you can bring them to other guy. Guy in hub. Over here. You talk to guy. He trades you things. Yay. That's that's pretty much the entire gist of the thing. Yeah. Hopefully that helps. And red drops? Yeah, red drops are from the plants that are currently in season. So right now it will be sunflower, mushroom, and carrot. Sorry, how do you get all that money? See, the thing is, most of my money is actually Fresh's money, who's my co-op. Because most of the money I have goes directly back into making my mining more efficient. Yeah. But and Fresh gets most of his through farming. Did you say co-op carried? You're saying co-op carried. Fresh would be fucking suffering without me. Fresh would genuinely be suffering without me. Because we, like, I do the things I like to do, which is mining and combat. And he does the things he likes to do, which is farming. And, like, it just so happens farming is more profitable. Oh my goodness. Dude, why is my... Oh, I know why. I know why I'm so fucking weak. It's because I didn't put anything into Lonely Miner. You without you, or more like you without him? No, I think... See, the thing is, both of us very well could handle each other without ourselves, because we're both competent. We're both competent. It just so happens that... I don't do, like, I don't do farming, as I've mentioned. And he does do farming, which just ends up with him making a lot more money. Because, I mean, holy shit, I made like 40 mil yesterday from farming. So farming is like extremely profitable, obviously. I don't think that's a secret to anybody. Meanwhile, mining kind of isn't. I mean, mining is good, don't get me wrong. Mining's solid. I don't think it's nearly as profitable as farming. Plus, I don't really sell most of my mining things. I just put them back directly into progressing with my mining setup. Max first mining, then speak again. I'm at 48. I'm at mining 48. I don't think that's bad. I think that's solid. Gear and there's mining 60. Well, yes. But I also feel like, you know, I would rather make my gear than just buy all of it. I bought Zoro armor because I feel like I feel like there's a limit to the things you should attempt to grind for. Because I feel like specifically grinding for 72 ghost tiers at this moment, 72 Zoro, sorry, that's what it's called. I don't know how I forgot about that. Like grinding for that would take way too long. And it's not fucking worth it. Right? So I was just like, this is 15 mil. I'm gonna save myself the effort, and I'm just gonna do it myself. When it comes to mining, max mining can make a bit more than max farming, but also takes more effort, yeah. I mean, obviously. Especially, oh, goblin. Especially because it's... I feel like well, farming, it's a very brain off activity. With mining, I can at least, I don't know, be a little bit engaged in what I'm doing, especially with how these point of view 2 shattered locket one after the other. No, that's not gonna happen. That's not gonna happen, and I know that. And I'm not really planning on this happening to me anytime soon. Obviously. I feel like if you are thinking that you will get this much rare shit, you're either delusional or you should like join the lottery or something. And I know I'm lucky. I'm pretty like I've gotten some rare drops. Ultra has been very upset with me because of them. But I don't think I am nearly lucky enough to get 2 shattered lockets one after the other. That's just way crazy. Energy meter. If unlucky, try many times to lock it normally, then meter it. That's the plan. That's the plan. Right, let me like bump up my mining speed really quickly. Hey, we almost got like, what? How much is that? Almost like 20 more? Maybe like 15 more levels? That's pretty solid. Oh, another reason why I'm actually doing this is because I need Peridot. I like very, very much need Peridot. Why did I level up twice? Like, okay, thanks. Thanks, I guess. Big fan of leveling up. Then 3 more Corleonite. Corleonite is like one of the biggest gripes I have with Crystal Nucleus. Well, okay, not Crystal Nucleus. Crystal Hollows. That's what it's fucking called. Crystal Hollows. One of the biggest issues I have with it is just how many things you pretty much just sit around for. Like, you sit around for Corleonite, you just sit around for the key, I think those are the only 2 things. But, oh, you also, I guess, Bal, but, like, you don't really have to farm that much. But, like, yeah, Corleonite and the Key Guardian, I absolutely hate farming those. I absolutely hated doing that. I did Key Guardian for a while, and I have never had to do him again. I still have a stack in a bit of these keys. Which is exactly like this is exactly what I mean when I tell you that most of my stuff, it goes straight back into mining. I do not sell any of it. I just use it for whatever else. Because that 20 mil, I got it very early on. I got it very early on, like right as I unlocked the Crystal Hollows. So I could have sold that. I could have sold that, and it would have been like a genuinely pretty massive, pretty significant bump in progress. But I wanted to keep them because I know them well. I'm gonna need them eventually. And oh my goodness, if I have to farm that guy again, I'm gonna go insane. I know I will. I know I will eventually. But I would rather have the security of knowing that I don't need to do it at least right now. Also, there's a raffle, and I'm gonna take part in it. Because I need the Murphle pattern. Ooh, it's this place. Okay. Honest to God, I still do not know what, like, an optimal route is for this. I just run around wherever. I know there's, like, a few spots where people usually tend not to go much. One of them is this one. One of them is, like, this table. For some reason, people don't really go on there. Another one is, while... Okay, well, guy over here, and... Okay, guy over here. Okay, way to... What a way to prove me wrong. What a way to prove me wrong. I was gonna say, not many people actually go up there. They do sometimes. They do sometimes. They tend to. But it's not that often. You can usually get quite a lot of stuff from here. But, like, yeah. I guess this is also... I don't know, a pretty active lobby, I guess. Because I tend to see people in a lot of these spots that I often don't see anything in. I wonder, has anybody collected? Okay, yes. There's a guy literally right here. People are coming out of here. Okay, yeah. No point. $55 more seconds of the raffle. You think I can do puzzler while I'm doing the raffle? Thanks. What a use of my time. But yeah, at the end of the day, I genuinely have no idea what the fuck I'm doing. So. Raffle closing, I'm at 11%. Oh my god, can I stop picking up the raffle tickets? Jesus Christ. Ugh. Notice how I tried and I'm not gonna... Yeah. Notice how I try and I don't win. I should have just picked up 20 and left. Should have just picked up 20 and left. That would have maximized my luck. Your name is Intel, not Tesla. You're that other guy. Bill Gates. Is Bill Gates the... Wait, no, that's... Yes, Microsoft itself. Fantastic, okay. Bill Gates is not the fucking Intel guy. I know them well, okay? But I also don't know enough to know who actually is the Intel CEO. So we're just gonna pretend like it is the case. There's no reception in here. Ah! I forgot to switch armors. I forgot to switch armor. Wow. Fantastic. That was great. That was a classic. It really is. It's a certified Meow Ubu classic. Forgets to switch armors up. Although, to be fair, this time, the cost a little bit greater than losing a little bit of mining speed. Have you beta tested Subnautica 2? I don't know why that's a question. I have not beta tested Subnautica 2. I swear, is it an open beta? Is it an open beta? Is this why this is a question? I know why you would assume that I would have like access to the Subnautica beta. I don't care. Well, well, no, I did not beta test Subnautica. I know the game tester I am. I can't tell you what games I'm testing. You can know it has online connectivity, Carl. Like, that's about it. Such as Subnautica 2. Yes, Subnautica 2 is a video game, yes. So one of the things I can tell you, I've tested for certain, is granny-free PC horror. I've tested that. It was awful. A ton of bugs. I don't get paid per bug. I get paid for sitting in an office. So there's no reason for me to report those bugs. So I just kind of, you know, just test the Xbox version though now. That was a different game. That was Granny 4. That's it's upcoming, yeah. That was your core of the mountain level. Oh, this? 8. Yeah. I went, like, straight for that. Cause it, I think, gives you, like, some additional base glaciite whenever you mine glaciite. That's very useful. At least I think it's useful. I believe it's useful. It probably is useful. And I will not take criticism. I think it was a worthy investment. And anybody who says otherwise is stinky. 7 minutes until workout again. Don't tell me when the workout's happening. It has to happen on its own. Mining's kind of like Saisbo without fighting. Yeah, exactly. That's why I like it. Although, I do feel like mining does have fighting, but it's less so physical fighting, more so the mental kind. Although, to be fair, that's pretty much every other skill as well. Skyblock, mining is like farming but without crops. Exactly. And farming is just like mining but without the rocks. Does farming have rocks? No, I feel like Skyblock should implement rocks, like pebbles, that you can find in your garden, and they can like block you from picking up crops for a little second. It's definitely a good idea. You should trust me with your game. When you're like cutting the lawn and it's like a pebble and it starts fucking up your lawnmower. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking. And actually, when you hit a pebble, it should immediately send you to the dwarven mines. I think it should instantly send you there. Thus, via the transitive property of equality, slayers without fighting is farming but without crops. So what you're saying is that farming is slayers without fighting. You drop a tiny rock and fall into the void. Exactly. And because this is in the ground as a mineshaft. And because this is in the ground, you get sent here. Yep. I think I have Umber, but I do want to break it. Green goblin eggs, very nice. You love to see it. Big fan of the fact I changed my armor. Now, they're not one-shotting me anymore. Or, I guess two-shotting. There's no reception here. Oh, I also think Hypixel should implement hard crops that are pretty much just ores. That's it. Oh, cool. Guy dealt a lot of damage there. Sick. They should implement hard crops. That was such a terrible idea that it killed me, but I'm still gonna go with it. I'm still gonna go with it. Where they're like these, but you break them with an axe, and it takes like a really long time. But then you get like 5 times the drops. Trust me, this is a fantastic addition to the Hypixel Skyblock. I think it would fix a lot of issues that the game currently has. For example, the fact that farming is it's farming. It's farming and it's not mining. Yep. What was I doing? Oh, right. Onyx. Onyx is in this direction, I think, right? No? Yes. Yeah, I'm so smart. I think we should actually just, like, keep adding things to... You clearly just want the entire game to be mining. That's what I was about to say. I think we should just keep, like, changing things slightly to make every single skill be just a slightly different version of mining. Yeah, we should add like Titan Slayer, like Golem Slayer, where the Slayer itself is a giant golem which you have to mine to get to a weak spot. Although, to be fair, I think that would be actually kind of fun as a boss fight. Not as a Slayer, but as like a regular boss fight. I think that would be kind of sick. Just like in general. Unironically fire, yeah. like that would genuinely be a really cool mining boss fight. Especially because most of the mining enemies do take a pickaxe to kill. So it wouldn't even be like that much different from killing regular monsters. And because this is Skyblock, I'm sure they would come up with something to make that boss fight like so much more fucking interesting. Because I've watched some Kudra gameplay, and it's genuinely so impressive. Like, just how much they can do with just Minecraft. It's so impressive. Correlate redeemed to a push-up? Okay. Zero! Oh, okay. Okay. I'll do the push-ups. I'll do the push-ups. Give me a second. Oh man, what a terrific workout. What a terrific workout. Fantastic. I just walked away from my microphone, took a sip of my vitamin water, and came back. No, Ted, you weren't the one who redeemed it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. The early bird will get the push-up. How was the workout? It was fantastic. It was fantastic. Absolutely loved it. You know, I could do these every day, actually. If I'm a push-up stream, can I choose the amount? See, okay. Thing is, you can't choose the amount of push-up streams. There is one push-up stream per redeem, and I still don't know what a push-up stream entails. So, we're gonna have to wait a little bit. We're gonna have to decide what exactly a push-up stream is going to be. Oh, the amount of push-ups. I mean, yeah, I guess. Do you want to choose the amount of push-ups I have to do in a single stream? 1 million. I'm not doing 1 million push-ups. Hello, I was live. Hello, Muhammad. It is okay. It's fucking terrible. Like, it's actually very terrible. But yeah, it could be worse. It could be worse. At least streaming isn't as bad as having a 9 to 5. Oh, Spaceman! What's he got for you? Or is this just for the unique visitor? Even 10k? No, I could do 1,000. I could do 1,000 push-ups in a stream. I think. That sounds doable. That sounds very doable. 1,001? I mean, that's just one more than 1,000. That's not really gonna be hard. But yeah, as I've said, we will figure out what exactly a push-up stream entails before we do the push-up stream, okay? And also, don't expect the push-up stream to be literally, like, the very next stream that happens. I'm gonna need, like, some time to prepare, you know? I mean, I need some time to prepare, you know, I have to fucking... I just haven't had a visit before. Oh, that's good. I mean, it's good, because I heard from Fresh that, having unique visitors is pretty nice. About a 1-hour stream redeem where we can choose what you do in Skyblock. You know what? That's actually a good idea. That's actually a good idea. I'll set it to like maybe 2K. Actually, how many points do you guys have? Just generally all of you, because I wanna judge how much you get. Yeah. How much do you get per hour? Children has 50k. Jesus, okay. Around 15k? No, 1k, okay. You don't actually get that many, do you? Oh, cool. I don't think I have that. Oh, no, I do. What the I guess I do. This is amethyst, right? Why do I have the fucking amethyst crystal picktop specifically? He wants melons? Melons are pretty easy, yeah. Red goblin egg! Hype! Finally, the stream is not 1 minute late. This is Jasper. Oh, wait, yes? Oh, that's good. Wait, fuck. That's good. Oh, it is Jasper. You're right. Thank you. So yeah, I certainly do have Jasper. I recall getting it, but definitely should mine it. Also, why not use the gauntlet to kill the hit mobs? The gauntlet? I have never heard of a gauntlet. I'm sorry. I'm gonna need to look into this. Because this might gemstone gauntlet. I'll check. I'll check in a bit. Because this might be a game changer. Wait. After I'm done like with this mineshaft though. Okay, until 30 Colionite, you can do it. We believe. Like, I'm pretty sure I've heard of the gemstone gauntlet before. You can one-shot Littlefoot if your stats are high enough. Ooh. I've heard of it. It's just, I thought it was an equipment. So I never looked into it because, like, well, I don't really want to do equipment right now. I know I probably should, but it's not really on my list of priorities at the moment. But maybe it's gonna be actually very good. It certainly seems better from what you're telling me about. Although Jasper is more important at the moment. I don't think I'll be able to even I don't think I'll be able to forge it right now, solely because of the fact that my forge is currently full. It's a weapon/mining tool hybrid. That sounds very cool. How much? I wonder how much it costs. Wait. Okay, lowest buy it now is 24 mil. Yeah. I'll get that off stream. I'll get that off stream. I don't think it's fucking happening, but I will. You know what? We'll spend the rest of the stream trying to like get the resources for it. I think. In that case, after I read what it is, but I do, as I've said, I do want to finish this first. It costs like 8 flawless ruby and 16. 16. Yeah, 11 Carleonite. Very nice, very nice. 16 enchanted gold blocks. That's really easy. Wait. That is very easy. No need for the forge? Really? It's not a forge. It's not a forge? Okay. Well, then we're getting it, I guess. Wow. That's insane. I did actually get myself a golem. Golem. No, a goblin pet. So getting the gold shouldn't be too difficult. I should probably start getting out. Yo, wait, that's our first scrap. Okay. Hey, this game clearly hates me. Frostbite. Okay. Let's get out. I know it. You know it's really funny. I completely forgot to get the stuff to get me out of here. The escape ropes or whatever. Okay. How far are we into Heart of the Mountain, actually? Kinda curious. 83%. Not bad. Not bad. Bad at all. Am I mastiff? Oh. You know, good point. See, I usually change it into this whenever I'm going into a mine shaft, so I'll die. But I completely forget to fucking switch. Which, yeah, not the best. Fuck do you want, children? Yeah, a Runa Corleone. Very cool. But yeah, and I completely forget to switch, which is just really annoying, but I am not the brightest, as you can probably tell. Criminal health, will you deal 22 million damage? I don't think it matters to you, does it? Okay. So in that case, Gemstone Gauntlet. Let's get these, let's see first off, let's see how much we have when it comes to rubies. Because I definitely have some. I have 7 fine rubies. Okay. I guess I'll go mining. Let me quickly check how many gold blocks we actually have. No, that's not enchanted gold. We have 8 of this. And I can currently craft. You have to gemstone grind. I am aware. We can make 2 enchanted gold blocks, but I feel like the gemstones might be a little bit. Can I get Gwendolyn's? No. That's really annoying, but the poignant clover for my rose. Isn't that like that's like the new magic find, like upgrade to whatever it's called. To the lucky clover, right? Because I think I've heard of something. I think I've heard a little bit about that. I could warp into a good lobby. I don't give a shit. I genuinely do not give a shit. I do not need to be in a good lobby. They both did, and now give 7 overbloom. Ooh, that's nice. Okay, how do I find... Okay, well, that's not Ruby. Dragon's Lair, G-Drag. Do you think I care about a Dragon's Lair? Like, I'm sorry, there is absolutely nothing that might make that valuable for me right now. Unless I somehow purify 500 million coins in my purse and then somehow also get enough, like, enough gold to buy the G-Drag. I don't think any of that will matter. You sell the egg for 50 mil each. What egg? What egg? The dragon egg? I can't fucking buy that. And I'm certainly not going to, like, wait for a guy to be like, hey, does anybody have a dragon egg that I can have the location of? And then I'll be like, yes, pay me 50 mil. Because I'm just not that kind of person. I'm sorry. There's a Discord. You go and profit on it yourself. I don't give a shit. I don't need to sell these. This is not fun for me. Like, I never understood this. I never understood the people. Okay, I understand the people who are asking if people can find them, like, the Dragon's Den, right? As much as you can. I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit. Dude, it's just money. It's just money. You don't have a royal pigeon. I don't. I have an Abbey phone. It does the same thing. But yeah, like... Oh, rubies. Nice. Oh, this is so fast. Wow. Also, I should probably switch to my, like... No one is faster way I don't know what you're even talking about right now. Yeah, about that. Because how it gives pristine. The Royal Pit. Well, yeah. But I don't really care. I think I value the convenience a little bit more than the speed. Okay, my Bacobulus decided to not do anything. Cool. I think Ruby appears more in the magma fields. That's where I'm going right now. Oh, look, Dragon's Lair. Guys, I can sell the dragon's eggs for 50 mil. I can get $100 billion. Ruby appears more in the magma fields. I mean, I probably should like mine out a little area. Or how do you know? I don't know. I'm gonna sneeze. Oh. We found a fairy grotto. That's mad. I do have to keep killing these guys. This does buff my Yogg armor. Slightly. Oh. Get back to the nucleus. There's a little bit of ruby here. But yeah, I do think right now our best bet is I go into the wall. I go into the wall. Actually, like, very much underground. Very underground. Ooh, treasure chest. Oh, never mind. I don't have the unlock thingy. Cool. Go like this. We mine out a little area. And yeah, look at that. We already found one. These respawn, right? So if I just find myself like a few of these, I should be able to mine. Ooh, this is a pretty big one. Ooh, chest. Yum yum. I can't open any of them because I don't really want to. Oh, never mind. I opened the chest for the commission. Well, I haven't done this in so long. I haven't had to. Oh. Hello, Yog. Exploded. Yay. My request completed. I'm just that good. Automaton Slayer. Yeah, that's definitely happening. Yeah, okay, yeah, focus. You are not mining. Wait a second. These. I feel like... I've suddenly found out the secrets to the universe. Suddenly it all makes sense. The large areas I kept seeing? Somebody's gonna have to tell me how to make these, like, efficiently. Nice. Ooh, and it also spawns yogs. Interesting. Okay, let's wait a little bit in this area. Because I want to see these rubies respawn. I want to see whether they do respawn or not. They do, right? They surely do. Go, go. Hate how difficult these guys are to hit. Oh my goodness. Any rubies? Wait. I don't think that's it, but I mean, either way, if I missed it, then I as well pick it up, right? Wait, this is the first one that I actually even got. I think this might actually be the first one that I even mined in this area. That's a very strong Yogg. And it's dealing a lot of damage to me as well. Scary. Yeah, let me just like... Fantastic. Ignore just the complete caps. God, this is so fucking convenient. I love it so much. Yo, any rubies here? Oh? They're starting to respawn. They're starting to respawn. Incredible. I genuinely don't think that grinding this manually is really going to be that worth it, but I do want to at least try a little bit to, you know, at least put a little dent in it. I don't want to buy all of them. And you may say, like, yeah, that's the point of having the bazaar, but, eh. I should not be using the Picobulus, actually. Now that I've thought about it, I should not be using that. Because it prevents me from actually getting pristine on these. I should probably be using it on, like... Can you, like, piss off? Toadstar voice. I wish I knew who Toadstar was. I assume you're not talking about Toad from Mario. Because I can personally vouch I do not sound like Toad from Mario. So I would be very happy if you enlightened me on who Toadstar is. I'm curious. Also, hi, welcome to the stream. We're doing something very boring. As always, be fair. Name is Hypixel Skyblock YouTuber, look him up. Okay. Toadstar Zero, Skyblock YouTuber who mostly uploads videos on his Iron Man profile. Interesting. Okay, let me... Oh my goodness, what the fuck was that? Okay. Let me... Hello, Ultra. Hi, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. I'll look the guy up. Give me a second. Toadstar Zero. How to make money fast! Hypixel Skyblock. Let's see. Do I sound like him? Yeah, I certainly do not sound like him. But I can see the resemblance, but I really don't think I do. I can see the resemblance, but it's really just not there. Garlic, what's a push-up? How many push-ups do you want, Garlic? Two push-ups. Jeez, you're gonna tire me out. You're gonna tire me out, man. You can't hear the resemblance? Well, I can hear it slightly. But also, I'm pretty sure I hear my voice differently than you guys do. So... And I don't make enough videos to have a very good memory of what my voice actually sounds like. Through a microphone. 14. Also, Ultra, I don't know if you know this, we do not do more than 10 push-ups. We do not do more than 10 push-ups because I would die. I'm still just a little baby who needs to train to become competent in doing push-ups. Okay. So please be patient with me. Maybe eventually we'll up the max amount we can do. For now, I think 10 is good enough. Especially because let me tell you, back a few years ago, a push-up redeem was pretty much just that. It was one push-up. It was one push-up, and then I went back to streaming. It cost twice as much as it does right now, and was the cooldown the same? Carl, do you remember? Was the cooldown the same? I think it was the same, right? Might have been longer at the start. I'm not sure. Yeah, 30 minutes. Yeah. Anyone have Dragon Lair codes? I want to buy them for 10 mil. I don't want to sell them. Because I can't be bothered. It's like right there. But, wow, I really cannot be bothered. So now we're at the very beginning. Yeah. So I remembered correctly. Very nice. But yeah. So it could have worse. It could have been a lot worse. You could have like, gotten one push-up every hour. Would not recommend watching Old Meow. Just generally would not recommend watching Old Meow because Old Meow was a dick. I feel like nowadays I am as well. But I'm mostly a dick in the sense that I'm mean. Back then I was a dick in the sense that I was a terrible person. None of you saw anything, by the way. None of you saw that. That Picobulus didn't happen. It didn't happen. Life isn't real. The world isn't real. Nothing matters. We're all gonna die. And that Picobulus didn't happen. That's my philosophy. I'm actually just like kind of curious how many we've already gotten. I know it's not gonna be a lot. I know it's not gonna be a lot. But I'm curious. I'm kind of thinking of like checking after this one. Okay. Let's see. Sacks. Gems on sack. Ruby. We have 1300. That's not a lot. That's not a lot. Especially because we need 100. So 160 times 8 is 800 plus 60 times 8. That's the difficult part. And I can't do math, man. That's what Fresh is for. He's the math boy. He does the math for me. I kill things. Not even like well. Let's let me open up a little bit more of this. Oh. This gem has come back. We might as well start mining it. Oh my goodness, Picobulus now available. You know what, let me just like stick it in this one. It's very damp where I live right now. As in like IRL? I assume so. I wish it was very damp where I was. Where I'm at. Because it's so fucking hot where I live, and I've complained about this. I've complained about this once. But holy shit. Especially streaming during days like these where it's unreasonably warm is pretty much just hasn't rained in 48 days here. Did like just rain? What the Fahrenheit? Where are you? I'm in Poland. It's like you're gonna laugh. You're certainly going to laugh because it's probably like this temperature is probably very normal for Americans, or at least from what I assume where you live, because you seem to live in a hot area. Yeah, it was 25 degrees today, which with the sun gets very warm. And me as 25 degrees Celsius. Yes, 25 degrees Celsius. I'm sorry. I completely forgot you're American. Even though I did mention it, but we're not going to talk about that. It's not 25 Fahrenheit. That would be a very low number. That would be a very low number. It will be a number that I would not complain about. I would be going out in a t-shirt on days like that. But yeah, I'm somebody who wears t-shirts in the very, very cold. And complains when it's like 10 degrees out. Okay, that's a lie. 10 degrees is like is like the perfect temperature, I think. 10 degrees Celsius. Especially when it's like windy. Ooh. I used to be really good at handling heat. I used to be really good at it. I don't know what changed for me to not be able to anymore. But you can't really change that. Can't really change that. It just kind of happens. No, I'm not going to deal with that. I'm just gonna pick up with this then. Wait, is this? Oh. I guess. That's interesting. The lower number, the better, I guess, because that means I got more flawed. Which does in turn mean that I got more rubies. Nice. We got that. We got there in the end. But yeah, warm weather is really not that good for me. Can't really handle it that well. And the thing is, I'm not gonna complain that much about the temperature. Since, well, as long as it's livable, right? As long as I can survive and not melt, I think we're chilling. Today is like borderline melt temperature, though. To the point, like, right now, I wish I could be outside because it's really windy. Really windy. And that helps out a lot. That helps out a lot. The wind really helps. The wind helps out a lot. Unfortunately, there is no wind inside of an office building. Technically. You can add some wind if you have like an AC. Or if you have like a fan, like the one that they took away from me. I'm generally a fan of high temperatures unless I'm inside. Yeah, well, unfortunately, I pretty much go... See, yeah, I go to work, I sit inside for 8 hours, I leave work, I go home, and I sit at home for the rest of it while streaming, which is sitting on a chair as well. Not the best. Not the best. How much is 25 cents? I'm braided right now. 25 cents in American units is let me check. 25 C and 2 Fahrenheit. 77. Apparently. According to Google's stupid ass AI overview. God, I fucking hate that AI overview, man. It's so annoying. Because it's like the system they had was perfectly fine. I think, like, it was genuinely perfectly fine. It took stuff from websites, and it told you generally what was correct. Even if it wasn't always correct, it was usually right, because it took from websites instead of, like, making a robot answer your question. Now you genuinely cannot trust it. Now you genuinely can never trust it. Because, like, shit, I don't know whether 25 degrees Celsius is 77 Fahrenheit. It might be. It might be. It might not be lying to me. But, like, what if it is? I can easily live in negative 25 Celsius, but the instant gets over... I feel like I'm going to melt. So, we're in pretty much the same boat here. But I feel like you're a little bit more on the extreme end of it. I would not be able to... I mean, yeah, I would be able to live in negative 25 degree temperatures. Would not be able to live, like, above 25 as is today. Like, that's like my borderline. That's like my borderline. Negative 25, you just wear, like, a puffy jacket, and life is fine. That's like pretty much one of the most annoying things. Is that, have fun in the summer if 25 is your limit. Dude. I know. I exist in Poland. I'm well aware I am struggling. I am well aware I am suffering, okay? I'm well aware of this. This is my existence, unfortunately. Unfortunately, it is my existence. See, okay, it's not my limit of what I can handle, because I can definitely handle like 30 something. I can definitely handle like 30 something, right? Obviously, but it's not gonna be comfortable. It's not gonna be comfortable, and I feel like if anybody says that they are comfortable at temperatures like 30 and upwards, right? That, like, surely they're not completely right. It's 95 degrees Fahrenheit where I live. Jesus Christ, yeah. I assume you're somewhere in the southern states. I think you told me that at some point. Or not. And I'm making it up. Yeah, okay. I deserve compensation. I'm suing Skyblock. Skyblock, not Hypixel. I'm suing the game mode. Who's the president of Skyblock? Who's like the Skyblock guy? Which YouTuber do I sue? It's like 30 virus. Is 30 virus still popular? He definitely is, because of that one stream. Ultra seems like an Arizona kind of guy. I am an Arizona kind of guy. I love Arizona iced tea. That's it. Xenoblade or 30 virus? Yeah, but okay. So I don't think I can sue Xenoblade. I don't think that's possible. I don't think I can do that. Bubblegum is getting popular, yeah, but I like him, so I'm not gonna sue him. Like, he's the reason I came back to Skyblock, so I don't think I really want to sue him. The reason I can live comfortably in the cold is probably mostly because I live up north and I'm used to long freezing winters. Yeah. Are post-mortem lawsuits not a thing? Korlek, you're thinking legally. I'm thinking Twitter. If I sue a dead guy, Twitter is going to be all over my ass, okay? And also, I am very personally attached to Sectorblade, okay? That is... that is, like... something I feel like a few people might actually know. Because... like, that guy... He got me through, like, the worst point in my life, his videos. So... he will always hold just a very, very special dear place in my heart. It was terrible. I on the day that the news were announced, I genuinely couldn't get out of bed just because of how hard I took it. Well, not the lowest temperature where I live, sure. It's gonna be like 20 degrees Celsius. So like 50 Fahrenheit or something. Negative 36. Okay, that's not that bad. That's not that bad though, right? Wouldn't that be like around 0C? Carla, can we get a fact check on this? Is this like around negative? Is this around like... kind of crazy to whiplash, yeah. Poland is in like this crazy fucking spot where during the winter we get temperatures that are like negative 40 is the only temp that is the same. Okay. Poland is like in a crazy position. So it'll be around that. Okay. What you're saying is that it's negative, like negative 30 Celsius there? Negative 30 Fahrenheit is negative 30 Celsius or something? Negative 50? I'm looking this up. This cannot be correct. This cannot be correct. Negative 36F into C. Oh, it's 2 degrees Celsius. It's 2 degrees Celsius. No way, yeah. You forgot the... It's either that... Okay, yes. Okay. This is what I mean. No, okay, listen. This is what I fucking mean. Okay? AI overview. I really need to, like, unlearn the habit of just checking the first result because Google has made me so comfortable just, like, looking at the first result. It is not trustworthy anymore. I did not forget the negative. I did not forget the fucking negative. AI decided that, oh yeah, we're actually just not going to do the negative. We're actually just gonna check 36 degrees Fahrenheit. We know that you put the negative there. I definitely did. They just decided, yeah, actually, no. Garbage discover out. Oh, welcome, Fresh. But yeah, no, it's negative 37 degrees Celsius. Yeah, you were right. I fucking hate AI. I genuinely wish there was like a toggle where you could just like turn off the goddamn AI overviews. It pissed me off so much. Good one, Fresh. He's always been like this, by the way. Back when we used to play on Pokesaga, Fresh, you were the guy with like the most batshit insane welcome messages, right? You were the guy who would like write welcome with 20 yes. Yeah. That, yeah, so I remember correctly. Fantastic. Welcome. Guess you can probably hide with a blocker. You know, genuinely, I do feel like Vivaldi might have some plugin to be able to hide it, so I might look into it. But I'm also fucking lazy as shit. There's also that. There's a setting in Google to turn it off the AI overview. Let me check. I don't see it. I do not see that. More settings. Nope. Don't see that. Okay, I don't care. I'll look into it later. You have uBlock Origin. I don't have an ad blocker. I don't have an ad blocker because I don't care enough. I deal with ads like a man. Weirdo. Okay. Whatever, man. Whatever. Whatever. Oh. But yeah, no, I don't have an ad blocker on my personal computer. I don't have an ad blocker on my work computer. I just kind of learned to like zone out the ads on my own to the point where they don't really bother me. Speaking of ads, guys, I figured out a good app for streaming, by the way, and it's free. What's the good app for streaming? And also, like, are you asking me to stream on there, or what's the context? Is it a replacement for Twitch? Is it a replacement for OBS? What is a subtle ad read? No, there's no ad read. Streamlabs, just take a look at it. Okay. So, listen. I have a... You know, ad read. No. He's not talking about you. He's talking to me based on the fact that I said, speaking of ads. I need to fact check something really quickly. Okay, I don't think I can actually look this up, but see, I know Streamlabs is pretty solid. Cause I used to use it at one point. And like my chat actually still handled by Streamlabs, I think, by Stream Elements, but it's better now. See, yes, but I'm just very used to OBS. First off, and second off, I've heard some bad things about the company, which I'm not gonna talk about because I don't know if they're true. Okay? I don't know if they're true, and I'm not about to like start looking up all of the allegations so that I can, you know, prove them. But I've just generally heard that they're pretty terrible people, and yeah, it's just kind of not my cup of tea to use products like that. I know it's probably good. But got some drama of infringing on the OBS license, if I remember correctly. That's likely, yeah. And also, I use OBS professionally. It runs on the same software as OBS. OBS bought it. Interesting. But yeah. As far as I know, let me check that actually. That's actually an interesting thing. Did OBS buy Streamlabs? No, OBS did not buy. That's the AI overview. Let me. Who owns Streamlabs? Logitech. Logitech owns Streamlabs. Interesting. OBS did not buy it. The OBS project has accused Streamlabs Logitech of copying their name and stealing their trademark by naming their software Streamlabs OBS. So yeah. But like, I don't really have an issue with people using the program. I mean, it's just a program, right? It uses OBS. OBS was bought by Logitech afterwards. I don't think so. Hello, Yiming. How's it going? I don't think they would purchase OBS though. It's just easier. Yeah, but see, the thing is, like, yeah, it's easier. However, I've done I'm just used to OBS at this point. I don't need a more easier thing. You can link this. Yeah, I know. I know, because as I said, I have used Streamlabs. It just wasn't. I just didn't like it back then. And so I stayed with OBS. And because I've been using OBS for so long, there's really no point in me switching it now. Or at least I feel like there's no point in me doing it. Traveling zoo. Oh, ads. Ads are happening. I'm gonna be right back for a second. Just give me a moment. Give me a moment. Turn the lights on. Nobody's can. You don't have ads. Yeah, you don't have ads because you have because you're subbed. Yeah, you're subbed. So do you take coin donations? I do not. I do not take I don't take any like donations. Unless you have something like fucking silly goofy to give me. Like a raw potato that you've named Steven. And you want me to like frame it on my wall. I'll take that. But nothing actually valuable. Because I don't like I don't like handouts. There we go. I'm a fantastic speaker. Wow. You were the second ever, yes. Okay, not the second. Well, no, okay, no, not the second ever. Definitely not the second ever. Second, right, like in this. Second now. Like, after I came back, yes. Who was your other account the first? No, I think. Shit, who was my first sub? Maybe it was like CJ? I think so. I think it might have been. It was either CJ or Froggy. One or the other definitely subbed to me before. Would you be down to play something? It depends on what it is. You have to like give me context. Because the thing is, like, I am fine doing something silly. if it's something simple, and if it's something that's not like, that doesn't take up a lot of time, you may be getting a streamer to join a profile with you. Ooh, interesting. But I'm also like not okay joining something that's gonna take 5 hours and it's going to end up in a catastrophic loss of life. I don't think you would be doing that. But I mean, as I've said, you do kind of need to give me more details about what you're doing before I can tell you whether I'm down to do it. Pretty much common courtesy, I would say. Hey, I mean, you know, I also got a streamer to play to play on a profile with me. Crazy, isn't it? It's going to be a horror granny free PC version, isn't it? You know what? Let's fucking hope so. Let's fucking hope so. It feels like every single time somebody every single time somebody like says something on YouTube asking whether I wanna do something, I just immediately think of that one guy who kept begging me to take his like $50 billion every like 2 seconds. That was definitely an interesting thing that happened. But also, I don't know if you guys saw, but apparently we have a clips leaderboard. Apparently we have a clips leaderboard. I didn't set this up. I didn't set this up. This was like automatically done by Twitch, I think. Which is very funny. Because I guess clips are like the only thing that will happen for the foreseeable future, at least. Who's first? Zayacat. Can you not see the clips leaderboard? Oh, right on top. Yeah. Because he made the one clip and he's on the top. You know, you guys have to like step up your game. This is a competition now. This is a competition. This is very serious. Person who gets #1 in clips gets $1 from me. And I will be reposting all of the clips onto my TikTok and getting tons of money from it. Yep. Genuinely, I feel like there's clip shiny devs and okay. Right, yeah. Honestly, no, I don't really care. I don't really care if people clip. It would be really useful, especially because Twitch seemingly has a feature now where you can edit clips directly in here and make them into like shorts content. You don't say anything that's just enough to clip for blackmail. That's true. That's true. The last time I did that was like yesterday when I told people not to kill themselves because that would reflect badly on me. that was definitely something. 9 push-ups. Okay, on it. On it, boss. You're getting 9 push-ups. I fell. Fuck. They call him the walrus. They call me the walrus because I push up. You need to get one of those chatbots for exclamation mark quote. I don't know what that means. You're gonna have to like elaborate a little. Oh, it's not a +1. Okay. You guys are just so mean. The reason they call it the reason they call 7 the worst number is because it's my favorite number. This is literally like cyberbullying. This is literally cyberbullying. You literally just want to see me suffer. There's no other reason. There's no other reason anybody should be this mean about 7. Yeah, 7. You want to see you suffer? That's true. That's true. Like the 7? Yes. Else, like the boys? What? I don't think I understand that reference. Is about to make a bunch of quotes to random numbers? Interesting. How does that work? So you just like say a number and it gives you a quote? Is that how it works? Quote 8. Wait, this sucks. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm really terrible at setting up bots. Yep. Absolutely horrible at that. How are we doing? Yeah. Not terribly. Do I expect a quote? It pulls up a random quote from chat. Interesting. I mean, I definitely need to get some automation. You need the bot though? Yeah. I definitely... See, the thing is, I was planning to set up a bot a long time ago. But then I realized, well, shit, I'm very lazy. Bot Shadow, do something! Bot Shadow, please! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And you have 6 views. Yeah, so Bot Shadow does count as a viewer. Bot Shadow is a real person. Because, like, the stream element bots, they don't actually count as viewers. I learned that the hard way when I had 0 viewers while still using the bots. So is this 6 for me, but there are 7 total on the list? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Carl, like, are you forgetting that I'm not watching? Are you forgetting that I don't count? That's including you. Yeah, I don't count. I'm not actually a viewer. Why not? Because I'm not watching my own stream. You're your own biggest fan. Dude, I'm my own biggest hater. That's... You can't be your own biggest fan, okay? Like, you have to be your own biggest critic. Then you'll do well. Then you'll do well. If you do things, and every single time you do something, even if it's like very mid, you go and say, "Wow, this is perfect. This is amazing. There's nothing I can do to improve upon this." The first off, you're just lying to yourself. And second off, nobody's gonna care about that, right? Nobody's gonna give a shit. People are gonna see you. People are gonna see that you're very pleased with your own shitty work. Is what I'm just gonna say, because that's the case for me, and they're just gonna be like, okay, well, there's no point in caring about this guy because he's never gonna improve. He's never gonna get better than he is now. And if he sucks right now, then what's the point? But when people see somebody who knows that they suck, it gets... They tend to get a little bit more, like... I don't want to say personally invested, but they tend to forgive mistakes a little bit more. Because you're learning, right? And also, you seem a lot more human that way. And that's very important. In an era of pretty much just content creators becoming brands, you kind of do want to seem human. And let me be clear. Just right now, the fact that I'm talking like this makes me feel like a fucking manosphere podcaster. You have to put your best self out there so you get all the women, okay? That's how it works. If you don't have the women, if you don't have the money, you are a low quality male. That's kind of how I feel talking about this. Yeah, Fresh, how is the Grand Theft grind going? I don't think... Oh, he left Skyblock. I think we know how it is. I think we know how it's going. He joined Skyblock. Actually, yeah, because I actually don't think I've asked you how far you've gotten. I saw you played a little bit. You should start a Meowsphere podcast. A Meowsphere podcast where I just spew out woke propaganda. Meowsphere would be pretty much just like, I see a post on Twitter that pisses me off, and I start talking about it like regardless of what political like side they're on. They piss me off, they're going on the Meowsphere podcast. But you aren't human, you're a cat PNG from Poland named Sir Meowcom Meowyweather Meowfriend of the OOU peoples. Yeah, but I'm still more human than some people. Yeah. You expect me? Did you expect me to believe Asmongold is a person? You expect me to believe that's a guy? Dude, that's a rat. That's a rat in the skin of a human being. Mr. Beast? Dude, do you really think they haven't killed off Jimmy already? They killed him off. They stuffed his, like, body with electronics, and they made an AI play out all of his videos. Okay? Jimmy Donaldson, he died after he counted to 1 billion. The guy you're watching now? Let's take Tibbs is human. Let's take Tibbs is human. I don't know if he's done anything bad. I just feel like I wouldn't trust a robot to talk about robots. The cruel face for LLM. Yeah. Is he the amount of sellouts? Well, only humans can be this greedy. I had the hard R incident. Okay, but who hasn't? I feel like most large YouTubers very well could have been found to have said it. Other than like the ones who are very clearly like very woke now. But like it was a much different society back then. And I guess they just didn't care enough to find out about these things. Because I mean, most people also didn't know. I mean, at least I didn't back then. Do you know the clip I'm talking about, by the way? I don't think so, no. Why are you ruby mining? Gemstone Conflict. I wanted to do at least a little bit of grinding myself. It's not gonna be like that good. But I want to get at least like 2 flawless so that I don't feel like I'm just buying it myself. Compass rule is better. Well, is it better? See, the thing is, we were talking specifically about like the damage value. We were mostly like trying to get a for combat. Oh, he referred to the disabled slur as the hard R. Oh, interesting. Call me unwoke. But I feel like that's less bad. It's still bad. It's still certainly bad. But yeah, only reason people get a chance to gauntlet is to put divine gift and chimera on it. Interesting. God, really, it's really funny, like how indecisive I agree, it was a funny clip. He just kept saying how he used to say the hard R very often. Got a lot of weird looks. Oh, okay. So it's just like a joke clip, I guess. I see. It's better, yeah. You get the gemstones, it's in your gauntlet, and you kill mobs on the mining island. I mean, alternatively, we can farm Jasper, because there is a fairy grotto here. There is a fairy grotto here. And I certainly do also need Jasper for the damages proceed rocked with breaking power. Oh. There's a breaking power 8, there's a breaking power 9. Oh, so it doesn't do damage value then. Okay. I see. So then the drill is better in that case. Just like extra, okay. But I assume it doesn't really make that big of a difference when the damage values are so large that it doesn't really... Yeah. Technically, unless you have a sword enchant on the gauntlets. The sword enchant. What? Like, just enchant the gauntlet with sword enchants? Because I would assume that is a... I would assume that's something you wanna do. Like, sharpness is fine. Yeah, I assume that's something you wanna do, like, pretty quickly once you have it, right? You go in the wrong place. I feel like it is stupid. But it's way more expensive than doing a drill. Yeah. Okay, well, this is certainly not the fairy grotto. I thought this was the waypoint. I guess it isn't. Because of the enchant cost. Yeah. I suppose. Hmm. Well, doesn't matter then. What sword? This is just a push sword. I know why you're asking about my sword. I just kind of carry my push sword around. I probably should have the tarantula sword, but at the same time, I switched to my mastiff armor enough that just having this in my inventory is pretty nice. I might wanna try to get myself a better sword at some point. That's not a Slayer weapon. But that will happen eventually. If you don't have Master Phone, you should get a Giant Cleaver or something like that. Yeah, I guess. I have a Scorpion Foil here. I have a Glacial Scythe for range combat. You have floor 6 comp, right? I don't think so. I don't think so, because I think we couldn't do it. I think we couldn't do it because I was too low level. Yeah. I'm not Calendar 19 yet to be able to do that, so what were you gonna suggest for floor 6 though? Out of curiosity. Probably not, I'm definitely not gonna be able to get it, but help selector. Ooh. It looks scary. Oh wait, I'm actually curious. Can I get this guy's number? You know I'm dead. I do want to be on your happy phone. Anyways, you can have it for a price. You give me a saving grace, no particular reason. Okay. How expensive is a saving grace? Yeah. I don't think I have the recipe. I might have the recipe very soon. Hey, but that would be pretty useful. Having him on my Abby phone, that would be pretty useful. At least I assume. I assume it would be useful. But yeah, I'll probably handle that. I'll probably handle that off stream. After saving grace, you would also need to give him a spirit mask, which is like 60 mil. Okay, yeah, never mind then. Never mind then. Thanks for telling me. It would have been very funny to have that happen. Wow. Yeah, let's see what pets this guy's selling. Tiger. Legendary tiger. Okay. Are any of these like good to go for? I assume the tiger is, but I do have the money, but you could do Shadow Fury or Feldthorn Reaper, Giant Sword, Bouquet of Lies. I think all of those have F6 requirements. Tiger is decent, but the others suck. Okay. Giraffe for George, I think. Yeah, but I'm not gonna bother with George yet. Because George is just taming level, right? Shadow Fury is only F5. And Pets got free magic find. Oh yeah, right. Shadow Fury, it is floor 5, yes. Also, costs quite a sum. Where can you drop this? Is this like a chest thing? I assume it's a chest thing. Live Dagger Shadow Fury, yeah. Okay. It's a chest thing. Can you craft that? What, the Shadow Fury? No, just the just like the enhanced thing. Recipe Shadow, yeah, you can't craft it. You can craft the upgraded version, you can't craft the basic version. Yeah, bummer. Let me... Don't need that. We should put this, I guess, here. Yeah, you didn't need this, I need this, I need this. Alright, put the black hole away. Do you remember any good weapons before? Don't do livid dagger, by the way. Okay. Like melee, melee or mage or what? I would say melee. I would say melee, because I do like my glacial scythe. I do have a glacial scythe, and I do like it. I feel like I'm pretty okay using it right now. I think the Spirit Scepter is better from what I've heard. But yeah, don't really care. You can warp on your AOTE to get 256 strength and damage. I guess. Spirit Scepter decent, yeah. No idea whether it's better than Glacial. I would assume so, as at least what I've heard. But I also don't really want to buy another magic weapon. You could dungeonize Glacial Scythe. I mean, it is dungeonized, yeah. It's dungeonized, and I'm pretty sure it's like... Oh, I haven't potato booked it. I haven't potato booked it. But it also doesn't have a gemstone. Ice Essence, yeah. I did certainly have those. Oh yeah, let me check the witch's sack. Let me see. Oh, we're almost done when it comes to pixie dust, which is pretty sick. Shield dust, spider egg, don't need that spell set. Little powder, dirty thing, and I also festering fly. You know what? I think what I'm gonna do for the rest of the stream, we have like 30 more minutes. I'm gonna go around. I'm gonna go to the end. And I'm gonna kill a little bit of hello beetles. The beetles are here. Guys, everybody say hello to the beetles. And I kill a few endermen. Because first off, Dragon Essence is nice. Dragon Essence is nice. It will get my Dragon Armor. What's the MP at right now? My MP is at 453. Always getting better. Yes, thank you, Lord. Very important that we are kind to the beetles. They are dead. Some of them. Some of them are dead. About 300? Oh, yeah, that's nice. I too am a beetle. Hello, John Lennon. Why did I start killing Enderman? Oh, right. The Why are you running around with 14 mil? Those questions. Don't ask questions you don't want answers to, okay? Ender armor and pet drop chance. Yeah, no, the reason I'm killing Enderman is for the witch, for like the Year of the Witch stuff. Because I want the additional, like, what's it called? Additional, magic grind for Enderman. It's not a lot, but it's nice. 9k for pet drop best chance. Yeah, that's the 9ks are the only ones that can actually drop a legendary as far as I'm aware, so that's who we are gonna be killing. In theory, I could be running around in Sorrow armor right now, but I do want to shoot them with my Glacier Scythe because it's a lot faster. I feel like it comes off to being pretty much the same thing, except I don't have to bother nearly as much with just this. Now for bed. Okay, I mean, that's a point. I agree with Ringo. Well, they are very scary. Yeah, that is. You are right. You are right. They are very scary. I feel like specifically Minecraft-wise, obviously they're not that scary. But seeing something like this outside your fucking window at 3 AM? Dude, I'd piss my pants. I'd piss my pants and shit my pants? I'd eat my pants? I'd eat my pants. I wouldn't eat my pants. Shit pants. True. Thank you, George Harrison. I do also wanna drop the Enderman pet myself. As well. Not because it's expensive, just because I always wanted to, and I never did. I gave up before I did it the one time I actually grinded Zealots for money. Lucy is currently in the sky with diamonds. I'm sorry, who is Lucy? I don't think I'm like aware of this Lucy person. I'm under the sea in an octopus's garden. Sick. Are you on a yellow submarine perchance? I'm very funny. Are you using Gauntlet of Contagion? No. I actually have not even changed my equipment. Contagion. Killing enemies, contaminated. Okay, I don't really care too much about that right now. Use it. I don't really care too much about that. I'm gonna be honest with you. I might invest in it later. Not at the current moment though. There's a dragon happening. Woo! Woo! Who cares about the dragon? I can user trust. I know it's better. I know it's probably better, but like, as I've said, I don't really care too much about that right now. This is piercing anyway, so it's not really like it's gonna change that much. Yo, dude, we can get a saving grace. Can get a saving grace for the guy. Wow. I should probably get a mythic Endermite pet, to be fair. No, I just feel like the additional full drops from this. Usually when it comes to dragons, I tend to specifically go for the crystals. I mean, as you've noticed, I didn't really focus the dragon that much. Mainly because I know them well. I can't actually. If you have animal stay level 4, buy some. If you have. Yes. I have not done any animal stay. I've done a little bit. I'm still level 1 though. Bye bye, bye bye beetles. Maybe we'll have a good time being beetles. He has like a wet napkin from a child's birthday party. Who? Me? Maybe, yeah. Pretty valid criticism there. Valid criticism. Enjoy the submarine. I agree. I like how I said I would do farming, but are you using sighted on? No, I'm not. As I've said, I haven't changed it. I haven't changed it because I really can't be bothered. And I'm killing all of these Endermen anyways. So, it really does not matter to me right now. I don't need to optimize. I just need to kill. Bother it. No. No. You can do 65k if you do bruises. What do you mean I can do? Okay, do Zealot bruises give you Ender armor? Can they drop an Enderman pet? Because like, I think we're getting sidetracked here. No, but you're saying you need the void ooze. Well, yeah, but is there a difference? Is there a difference to what I'm doing? Like, the thing is, I need the void ooze, but I also need the armor to get dragon essence. And I also need to, at least, I mean, hopefully get the Enderman pet. Like, that's kind of why I'm doing these instead. And like, void ooze. Can I find it? Yeah, we're at 40 already. I really don't think there's a big difference. I'm gonna be honest with you. I really don't think there's gonna be that big of a difference. All things considered. Also with bruises, while I can't one-shot them, I can two-shot them. At least I could before. I feel like with the correct stuff, I probably could one-shot them right now. Thinking about the 750k ones that drop the Enderman Corex rewriter. Well, I certainly cannot kill a 750 health enemy. Well, I can. I definitely can kill it. I don't think I can farm it, though. I feel like that would be very difficult. Are we talking about, like, here? Yes. You're thinking about these guys, aren't you? Okay, give me a second. I want to try to kill one. Just one. I'm not going to be doing a lot of these, obviously, because I don't think I can handle it. If I can kill one, I think that would be very funny. That's 8 mil. Okay, never mind. Well, actually, they don't really take damage, so it don't really like aggro me. So I can pretty much just like stand here and shoot, and nothing really happens. They don't really care. Oh, that guy cares. He doesn't care anymore because he's dead. Imagine I drop the, like, should have the feed and food and cited. You are correct about the cited that I should probably have. That would require me to go to the hub. Which I guess I will do. I guess I'll do that. I don't really know why the fuck we're doing this. I don't know why the fuck we're doing this, but I guess it could be fun. Cited. Cited. Yeah. Yep. This proxy is restarting soon. Do not worry, Hypixel. I won't be playing for that long. You should get the maximum contract as well. I know. I am well aware of that. I will. Okay, so yeah, we have, we do like 80 damage. Or well, 80k. Sorry. There's a guy just one-shot and everything. Let me actually change to my Zoro armor because I'm curious. Yeah, I still have plenty, and I deal what, 21k? 21k, yeah. Which is enough to kill these guys. And it gives me additional much time. This lobby is pretty fucking full though. So we're not gonna care. And we're just gonna reset. Oh, we got a random ass fucking ender helmet. Sick. Wow, more things. Let's go. I love getting things. Oh, and by the way, with the Maxwell contact, Fresh and I are planning to get it. It's just we need to get the carrots first, and then we'll do it. Carrots are pretty expensive. Carrot candies. Enchanted Ender Pearl, Enchanted Ender Pearl, Enchanted Ender Pearl. Hey, does anybody want an Enchanted Ender Pearl perchance? Any Enchanted Ender Pearls? Oh my goodness. Any Ender chest plates? Anybody want anything? I'm going to the store. Does anybody want any Enderman drops? I'm so tired, man. Hi, I'm having the worst day on the toilet right now. Dude, shit your guts out, man. Fucking poop that shit out. I have the worst days in the toilet every single day because I'm a coffee addict. Like, can't stop. I won't stop. I just suffer and take it like a man, and I know you can do it too. Just keep pooping. Nobody's ever died from it, right? But yeah, hi, welcome to the stream Arcane Target. Poop happens. True. True. It is an unavoidable part of human existence. Yo, 2 ender necklaces. I do wonder, Ultra, do you perchance know whether the Year of the Witch drops are actually affected by Magic Fighter if they're not. I know they don't show up on like the little. Oh my goodness! You got the thingy. Wow, crazy stuff. I know they don't show up on the chat. I'm constipated with a cut in my crack, but they have just got the pace of sending me. Oh goodness, that those sound fucking terrible. Let me get it out. Hope you can get it out soon. Yep. That sounds awful. Check for Email Guardian. Check for Email Guardian. What's an E-Man Guardian? The Instant Protector? Oh, it's stage 1. Ooh, lots of endermites. Would love to see it. Big fan of killing endermites that people leave behind. Okay. We're out of inventory space. We're going back and we're putting all these pants into the thing. But yeah, like, as I was saying, what's that patch get to do what you are doing? Like, are we talking about like hunting like witch stuff, or for the Year of the Witch, or are you talking about like Enderman farming, or are you talking about like magic sets? Because when it comes to magic sets, this is pretty much just my dungeon set. Well, not this one, not this one. I'm using Sorama for Magic Find. But pretty much what I have when it comes to magic is Shadow Goggles, and then just Wise Dragon Armor with a Glacial Scythe, which you can have like a Bonzo Staff or a what was the sword called? Dreadlord Sword. That also. I think you're genuinely better off like looking up a tutorial on YouTube. They can definitely explain this better than I can. And also when it comes to the pet, probably a sheep pet. Probably a sheep pet. You want to invest in alchemy to like level it up. So I'm lazy. No, I haven't yet. Did you see the Relius new profile lol? It's stupid kind of progression. I do not know who Deralius is. I'm sorry to disappoint you. Is it another YouTuber I should be aware of? Because from what I'm noticing, there are plenty of YouTubers who I have never heard of who do Skyblock stuff. Let me actually check this again. Before we do 55, okay. Wise Dragon Armor, Necrotic and Loving, Glacial Scythe, Dreadlord Sword, Side of Power Zone with Implosion Belt, and Gauntlet of Contagion with around 300 MP. You answer that guy. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Good night, gotta go. Yeah, the stream's ending soon, soon anyways, so good. Bye-bye. Good night, children. Hope you sleep well. As well as you can. A terrible society that we live in. Yeah, who's delirious? I'm just gonna call him Dad because I don't actually know how to pronounce his name properly. And it sounds like delirious, so that's his name now. I played this game once in a blue moon to relax myself. You relax playing Skyblock? Crazy. You can also put wisdom on your armor or use final destination if you have enemy slayer level to upgrade defense buff. Yeah. I'm definitely gonna have to invest in doing Element Slayer eventually, like pretty soon. AOTD for the guy in the in-game chat. I'm not gonna tell the guy in in-game chat to get AOTD. Oh. But good to know. Good to know. So if I'm that guy, I'll get an AOTD. I genuinely saw that Enderman and I shot it because I thought it was an actual runic Enderman. I am so stupid. There is not a single thought going through my fucking brain, I think. I occasionally have a thought. Void Sword with AOTD, with Dragon Fuse is the meta right now, I think, for Enderman Slayer. The ads are starting in 5 minutes. The stream is ending in 3 minutes. Guys. Meow has meow brain cells. So true. I don't know what that means, but I certainly do have meow brain cells. No more. Okay. I see. Yeah. That's accurate. That's accurate. Completely agree. Do a push-up? Okay. If we're doing push-ups, then you're watching that fucking ad, bitch boy. 4 push-ups. Okay. 4 push-ups. I did play the ads, by the way. As I think this is a very funny bit. Yeah, 4 push-ups. Let's go. He's not even gonna be able to tell that I'm doing the push-ups because he's watching ads like a little loser baby. Little fucking loser baby. I did the push-ups. I did the push-ups. Fucking imagine. Imagine not being able to tell that I am doing push-ups because you have to watch ads. Because you have to watch ads. SMH, girl, like. SMH, how could you have missed my push-ups? How could you have missed me doing push-ups, girl, like? Absolutely, like, insane. I can't believe you would miss me doing push-ups. SMH. Like, you paid for these. You paid for these. You have a subscription. Yeah, exactly. Because when you subscribe with Twitch Prime, you can see me doing push-ups without your auto recombobulator recombobulated the end of Huge W. Huge W. Guess I'll keep them. Keep it, yeah. Wow, so worth it. Museum, yes. I'll put them in the museum later. I'm way too lazy right now. And yeah, I gotta go to sleep now. So fully auto recombed and the armor, yes. Dude, I mean eventually it might happen. It might happen. Especially with like how often Ender Armor does actually drop, there is a decent chance. I was actually planning on grinding the auto recombobulator like armor set. But then I never did. I am really glad I got the auto recon though. It's really hype when it does happen. Sleepy Cat Boy. Name is Meow Calm, Meowy Weather, Meow Friend of the OOO peoples. Sleepy Polish Cat Boy, sorry. Exactly. That's what I am. I'm Polish. The one thing people should know about me, I am Polish. I live in Poland. There are children screaming outside my window. This is how you know it's Poland, because other countries don't have children. Why are children screaming outside my window at like 10 a.m.? 10 p.m., sorry. Yeah, why are children screaming at 10 a.m.? It's not even 10 a.m. Fact check by true Polish patriot. Karlak. Real. Karlak, you're a real Polish. You're a real Polish person, Karlak. You've definitely been born in this country. You don't know that. I have made a educated guess based on the fact that you are in Poland right now, and there's a good chance you've always been in Poland based on the facts that I know about you and the things you've told me. Unless you were born in like Krolek seems Czechoslovakian. Czechoslovakia isn't even a place. Czechoslovakia is no longer even like a real country, which is absolutely hilarious. We do have a Slovak person in the like community though. It's Czech Republic. Yeah, the Czech Republic is still a place. Czechoslovakia is not. It's Czechia and Slovakia. Same difference. Well, yeah, pretty much. But people do like the distinction. I like the distinction. Okay. Yeah, guys. I'm gonna have to go. I have the torture labyrinth tomorrow. Yeah. The torture labyrinth. Goodbye.